Hello everyone, welcome back to another video tutorial of CSIR-NET Life Science. In this video tutorial, today we will understand about genetics, that is, study of heredity and variation. So, the term genetics was used for the first time by Bateson in 1905, and the term genetics means study of gene or transmission of gene. Or you can also say that genetic means study of heredity and variation of inherited character. So, what does heredity and variation means? Heredity means tendency of offspring to reassemble their parents, whereas variation means the tendency of offspring to vary from their parents. And the study of genetics started with the work of Mendel, who is known as father of genetics. That is Gregor Johannes Mendel, because he was the first who demonstrated the mechanism of transmission of characters from one generation to the next generation, and born in 22nd July 1822, and his death year is 1884. In his garden for 6 years he did intensive work on pea plant, that is Pisum sativum, and studied that transmission of characters in every generation occurs in a definite ratio. But even till he died, his work was not recognized. Now we will see the rediscovery of Mendel's work. So 16 years after his death, that is 1900, his 3 students named Karl Koren from Germany, Hugo de Varisch from Holland, and Erich von Schermark from Austria were rediscovered the Mendel's work. Now, a question arises that why they need to rediscover the Mendel's work? So, because the Mendel work were not recognized, so that they do so. So let's see why Mendel's work were not recognized. At first, work was not published properly. The next reason is biologists didn't accept the work. So why they didn't accept the work? Because he was a mathematician. And the last reason, factors were not understood. What does it mean? It means that people were not able to understand how these units passed on. Mendel's law of inheritance were rejected because the word gene, which we known as gene, when Mendel said that factors are the thing which are responsible for a particular characters which people were not able to understand, and he was unable to explain that why and how transmission of characters takes place, and said some factors are responsible for the transmission of characters that occurs in pair. Next, we will see reason for recognition of Mendel's work. So Mendel's work was taken in very nice manner, and till we are following the Mendel's principle. So the first reason for the recognition of Mendel's work is selecting of contrasting characters, and there are 7 contrasting characters. The next one is he experimented on large sample size. It means like among 10 or 20 peoples, the color of eyes was black and it was dominant, then this is not going to be acceptable unless or until we do not survey on 10,000 lakh or million peoples and then come to conclusion. Then the result will be considered more authentic. So that's why it required a huge sample. The another reason is data analysis. So what does it mean? It means that all the data that he had was analyzed in a very good and systematic manner. Then the next one is Mendel didn't choose those traits which shows linkage, interaction, or incomplete dominance. Thereafter he is selecting only pure breeding varieties of pea plants, and he studied the inheritance of characters for many generations. Thereafter he used to do reciprocal cross and obtain large progenies. Also, the pea plant is ideal for controlling breeding and is crossbreed manually and undergoes self-breed normally. And the last one is he took care to avoid contaminations, which is the most important thing. Now let's see what are the reason of selecting pea plants for his experiment. So all the 7 pairs of characteristics were clearly seen. As you can see in this picture, it shows the 7 pair of contrasting characters. In this, you can see that it shows the characters. Here you will find all the dominant characters and here is recessive characters. So on the basis of plant height, dominant one is tall and recessive one is dwarf. As you can see here, on the basis of flower or pod position, the dominant one is axillary whereas the recessive one is terminal. On the basis of flower color, the dominant one is purple and the recessive one is white. And on the basis of pod shape, the dominant one is inflated and the recessive one is constricted. On the basis of pod color, the dominant one is green and the recessive one is yellow. On the basis of seed shape, the dominant one is round whereas the recessive one is wrinkle. And the last one is seed color. So the dominant one is yellow and the recessive one is green. So I hope from here you will understand all the 7 pair of contrasting characters of pea plant. Now the next reason of selecting pea plant for Mendel's experiment is it is self-pollinated plant and can be easily cross-pollinated by doing emasculation. There are different methods of emasculation which we will discuss in our next video. The another one is that its lifespan is short, that is about 3 months. Therefore, result can be obtained within 3 months and it can be easily grown all over the year. And the next reason is that seed do not show dormancy. So what does dormancy means? It means the period when, in spite of giving all the favorable conditions, the seed will not germinate. So as soon as the seed are formed, they germinate. And the last reason is we get bigger sample size. It means we can obtain huge amount of seed per plant. So all these are the overviews of genetics and I hope you all understand these topics. So see you soon in the next video tutorial.